harvest song, probably for an earlier harvest because it's the harvesting of the green wheat. And this is a song from the Ukraine, and it's called Zelenje Zhito. There's quite a few different versions of it and sort of slightly different takes on the lyrics. So I'm just going to do one verse and one chorus. Sometimes I cheat actually, and in the verse but I don't even sing any words, I just sing lay 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 lay. So you're very welcome to do that. It's got a nice catchy tune to it, so it's quite easy just to sort of lay 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 along. This is sung as a greeting to welcome your guests, honoured guests to the house, and it's sung while presenting bread for hospitality and salt for friendship, which would be presented on a linen embroidered cloth whilst it's being sung. And the words just mean the green wheat is being harvested. I have good guests at the house. The guests are coming to the house. The green wheat is being harvested. I did Google Zelenje Zhito, and there is a beer called Zelenje Zhito, which I guess makes sense. So I learnt this song. I found it on the wonders of YouTube, but it does actually appear in the Northern Harmony songbook, and they've got again slightly different lyric combinations in it. But I say it's quite a popular song in the Ukraine, and I used it in a show that we did with Bee Arts, a show called A Place at the Table, which is really about the politics of food production. And we sang this at the very beginning of the show. The show actually incorporated a meal that was cooked during the course of the show, so the audience actually had to sort of take part in the food preparation and serving and eating the food, interspersed with the sort of dramatic elements of the show. But we sang this to welcome the guests at the beginning, and Bee Arts, who did the show, actually run a community bakery, and bread is a very important part of kind of their work really. That song that we sang at the end of the show was a song I wrote, and the lyrics of that were just about companionship, about companions. And companion, the word, comes from the person that you break bread with, not bake bread, the person you break bread with. So your companion is somebody that you share bread with, coming from the French word pan, con pan, with bread. So the person you eat bread with is your friend, your companion. So lots of nice little links there. Anyway, I'm just going to teach you the tune. Zelenje Zhito, Zelenje. So we have Zelenje Zhito, Zelenje, Zelenje Zhito, Zelenje. Zelenje Zhito. Let's try that. Zelenje Zhito. And then we just come back down. Zelenje. So we put all that together, we have Zelenje Zhito, Zelenje, and again Zelenje Zhito, Zelenje. So that's line one. Then we have almost the same tune, and the words are choro shi, choro shi, hosti umene. I think there's a kind of slight KH sound at the beginning. Choro shi, hosti umene. And the tune is almost the same but goes up at the end. Choro shi, hosti umene. When I say it goes up at the end, it actually goes down at the end, but the harmony lifts. That's what I was trying to get at. So if you put the harmony in. Okay, it's a bit hard to do it without the harmony. So I'll sing that one again. Choro shi, hosti umene. I'm going to put those two lines together from the beginning. Okay, 3 and Zelenje Zhito, 1, 2, 3, 4. Zelenje Zhito, zelene, хороші гості у мене. So that is kind of like the chorus in that that's the bit that stays the same each time. And then we have the verses, and I want to make sure I teach the right words, because I say I've been used to just singing lay, lay, lay. The tune goes like this. Lay, 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 lay. Lay, 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 lay. Lay, 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 lay. Then you back to the beginning. Zelenje Zhito, and so on. So the tune is quite easy to pick up, but the words that we're going to do, I've just picked one of the verses, the ones that are slightly easier. So we have, starts the same words. Zelenje Zhito primeji. Okay, so it starts the same. Zelenje Zhito. Then we have primeji. And that's a kind of ZHG. Zelenje Zhito primeji. So you get a little kind of downward little whittle on that G. And then we have хороші гості від душі. We have a little downward on the first time we sing that. So words there, хороші, which is the same as in the first bit actually, хороші гості від душі. Від душі. So the line starts the same lyrics to begin with, but just different at the end. And that little section happens twice, but you end it differently. So the first time we have Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. So you just end it there, don't do the dushy, because that really takes you back to do that repeat. Okay, so that is kind of like the verse really, and sing it all the way through. But let's go from the chorus into that. So first bit we have Zelenje Zhito, zelene, хороші гості у мене. Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. Zelenje Zhito, zelene, хороші гості у мене. Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. Zelenje Zhito primeji, хороші гості від душі. I'll put the other words that are given up on the page as an attachment if you did want to have a go at the other words. But as I say, I find it quite hard to remember them, and some of them are quite similar and they get quite hard to remember. But basically, you're singing in Bringing of the Green Wheat. Apologise for the noise outside, some serious chainsawing going on. It's been going on all day actually, so I thought I'd just try and record without it, but I have hung up my green wheat scarf in the background to cover all my mess behind. So I hope everybody's well and enjoying the early autumn mists and fruitfulness that we're having at the moment. And if anyone can track down a Zelenje Zhito beer, let me know. I'd love to try one. So hopefully see you next time, and I will post up a version of me singing this one. I'll keep it slow, I think. The version you heard at the beginning was actually the Kiel Women's Choir singing it as they sang it at the beginning of A Place at the Table show, and you can see they used the le 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 version just to keep things simple. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye. Zelenje Zhito, zelene, horoshi hosti umene. Zelenje Zhito primeži, horoshi hosti viduši. Zelenje Zhito primeži, horoši hosti viduši. Zelenje Zhito, zelene, horoši hosti umene. Zelenje Zhito primeži, horoši hosti viduši. Zelenje Zhito primeži, horoši hosti viduši. Zelenje Zhito, zelene, horoši